In the bustling heart of Lagos, where traffic never stops, Tola carried a hidden pain he'd kept for years. A pain born not from strangers, but from the man he called Stepfather. Tola grew up in a home where laughter was present, but never for him. Where love existed, but rarely reached his side of the table. His stepfather, a wealthy businessman in Victoria Island, treated Tola like a guest while showering his biological son, Dapo, with every gift a child could dream of: iPhones, weekend getaways, expensive sneakers, the kind of attention every child secretly craves. And Tola? He learned silence. He learned to swallow storms without letting thunder escape his mouth. On Tola's 17th birthday, his stepfather walked past him as if he were air. No happy birthday, no acknowledgement. Minutes later, Tola watched his stepfather hand Dapo a brand new laptop. Just because something inside Tola cracked like the stress lines on Third Mainland Bridge. He whispered to his mother, "Why doesn't he treat me like his child?" But her eyes fell to the floor, and her silence was the answer. Tola had had enough. One evening, as the city breathed its humid night air and generators hummed across the street, he walked into the living room where his stepfather sat watching the news. With shaking hands and a brave heart, he said, "Sir, why do you treat Dapo like a king and me like I don't exist?" The room froze. Even the TV seemed to lower its own volume. His stepfather slowly stood up, and for the first time Tola saw something in his eyes that wasn't anger. It was pain. "Tola, you remind me of your late father," he said quietly. "Every time I look at you, I feel like I'm fighting a ghost I could never compete with." Tola felt his world tilt. He had expected excuses, not vulnerability. "I messed up. I didn't know how to love you without disrespecting your mom's past." For the first time in years, Tola's heart softened. His stepfather walked to a drawer, pulled out a wrapped box, and handed it to Tola. "I got this weeks ago, but fear kept me from giving it to you." Inside was a pair of sneakers, the exact ones Tola had admired months earlier. Tola's chest tightened. Not because of the gift, but because he realized something. Sometimes love is hidden behind wounds adults never learn to heal. That night, in their home filled with long-held silence, two hearts that had been strangers for years finally met halfway. And though the city outside still roared with noise, inside something finally became quiet peace. If this story resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe to Heritage Story Hut, and come back for more heartfelt tales.